We also have Ball State at Toledo Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time on ESPN. The aforementioned game, 7:30 p.m. kickoff on ESPN2. But Ball State at Toledo, total of 52 in this one. The Rockets, 11.5-point favorites in this one. What do your projections say here, and what is your personal opinion?
Well, the projections are favoring Toledo by 14.3 points, but I think a lot of that has to do with their quarterback, Daquan Finn. I can't find anything on this guy. Is he playing or not? He didn't play last week, and we caught wind of that, and we were able to capitalize on it and actually take Eastern Michigan with the points, and that was a successful bet. But I can't find anything on if Daquan Finn is playing, so be diligent. I'm going to be refreshing Twitter to see if he plays. He's the quarterback for Toledo, one of the best all-around football players in the MAC. Without him, Ball State plus 11.5 is looking pretty good, but because that number is at 11.5, I think the market is suggesting that Daquan Finn is going to play, or they're at least expecting him to get a chance. If Daquan Finn is in, I'm looking at this point total of 52. I like it to go over. Now we're looking at Carson Steele. We talked about him last week again for Ball State. Excellent all-around football player. Last week, he had 29 carries for 192 yards. Absolutely tore up the defense. And it led Ball State to an outright upset of Kent State, despite being a 7-point dog on the road. That was a really fun game to bet on and be pretty right about. Pat on the back. But he's going to run on this Toledo defense because the defense just isn't as good as we're used to. They're 75th against the run in EPA, 78th in yards per carry allowed. 45.7% of opposing yards on Toledo this year have come on the ground. That's 23rd most in the country. I think Ball State's going to be able to move the ball on the ground, and I think Toledo is also going to be able to move the ball even without Daquan Finn. They still scored 27 without him last week. I'm liking this point total over 52. But again, keep an eye on Daquan Finn. Make sure you know if he's playing or not, because if you're on Toledo or on the over and he doesn't play, that's going to be tough to deal with.
It is election day. We're conducting exit polls. Let us know in the comments who you are betting on in these two games on the MAC schedule here. Ohio at Miami, Ohio, and Ball State at Toledo, with our resident MAC expert, Brett Gibbons. His neck of the woods, loves him some MAC. Just went to, which MAC school did you go to? Kent State last week?
Kent State, and we got Western Michigan on tap this Wednesday.
Oh, you're heading there too?
Yes, I am.
Man, what are we up to now? How many stadiums have you visited now?
It'll be 108 when I hit Western Michigan. And then I'm seeing a game that will be MAC-esque in Wisconsin at Iowa on Saturday.
We should have a side. We should get the books to give us a side bet here on which game will score more total points, the MAC game or the Iowa game. And I would never bet the Iowa side with what I've seen from them this year. All right, everybody, enjoy the MACtion on Tuesday night. We, of course, will be back with a full college football podcast each and every Wednesday here on the YouTube channel. If you're listening on the audio feed, be sure to check back there. Hit the like button on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Let us know in the comments who you're betting. If you're listening on audio, do us a favor, leave us a 5-star review. Helps us out a lot. It's free content. It's the little things that help us reach a bigger audience and help bring this great content to everybody else. So, do us a favor, leave us a 5-star review. And also just want to plug one new podcast that is out this week. If you love college football, then you might like college basketball. And Eli Hershkovich and Scott Phillips have launched a brand new podcast with the Lions called Outside Shots. It is available in the audio feed. It is available on our YouTube channel as well. They're going to be bringing you fantastic college basketball coverage all season long from thelines.com, both in podcast form and also in terms of written content at the site as well. Lastly, hit that Discord button, top right-hand corner. Go to the Rolls server, and you can get push notifications from the Discord app anytime anybody on our staff locks in a bet. I know Brett already made a couple of bets this week in college football. Eli is in there peppering the board for college basketball, despite it being the first day of the season as we record here on Monday. But enjoy the MACtion. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next time.